Hey, this is Daryl as a service. I'm reasonably new to Veer. I got encouraged to take a look at it after I took some really interesting shots at Microsoft Ignite in October. Yeah, October this year. So I have also started to use the Veer Editor app. People saw that I took this chandelier shot in the Hyatt in Orlando. I put the Insta360 up into the chandelier and it captured all the different diamantes as it was glistening. Didn't put any music to it, and someone said take a look at Veer Editor. Now I've got into using it, but what I found is that with the Insta360 I like to make sure that it's giving the maximum resolution, so that is well above, well, it can go up to 4K. So the issue with that is I'm using a iPhone 6s, and I've downgraded that because I want to have the 3.5 jack so I can be able to plug in external microphones for Rode and the like to be able to capture interviews. And I don't want to use the adapter to do so. So recently I'd been taking some video of if we get into it actually, let's find that out. Yeah, so I had some shots that were quite high resolution. They're captured in 4K. I wanted to share some shots of a beautiful park that I've gone for a walk beside and trying to capture that foliage and the water side. And when I tried to use Veer Editor on my phone, I found this. I was going to the picture, or rather the video that I wanted to use, and then I get this message saying very quickly and briefly that your phone, and it was so quick I hadn't actually been able to read it properly, so quickly seen. I took a screenshot and I sort of basically said on Twitter here, that's disappointing, Veer. It doesn't support resolution greater than 2880 by 1440 pixels. Now, because I hadn't read it closely enough, that was a rant. Shame on me, because the video, or rather the screenshot that I captured on my phone said it's the phone that does not support editing videos of that resolution. The trouble with using the iPhone 6s is that it doesn't have enough resolution on screen, or pixels on screen, to be able to render that video at that size. So Veer very graciously corrected me and said, oh, what's your phone model? And that made me look and realise. I had an idea at the point to maybe push the file to my iPad and then maybe use the app on there. Now the Veer app, the Veer Editor app rather, it does work on the iPad. And Veer suggested, hey, try it out and let me know. So that is what I've done, and that's what I'm going to show you now. Now, if I go back over to the App Store, yes, the app is all ready to go. I've downloaded it. It's got a nice Christmas decoration there to say Merry Christmas as we're going into that season. And I'll open up the app, and if I go back to my Start menu, let's just get back to where we were. You'll see that it's on the iPad, it isn't sized up to work on the iPad. It's purely sized up as a mobile app. If we go back over to, there we go, it is definitely a mobile app, and what happens with tablets and with the iPad, for example, it'll resize it and scale it. So if I tap it back to what it normally is, then it's still sized up as an iPhone app, and so it double sizes it so that I can kind of use it, and it's in portrait mode, so there's no landscape mode. Veer would be great if you could update that so that it will work on the iPad as well. Anyway, so I did try this out. I used AirPlay to push the photo, or AirDrop rather, to push it through to my iPad. So there it is, ticking away there. Eventually gets up there because it is a reasonable size photo. And I've got the equi-rectangular 360 shot that's available now as a raw file for me to use in Veer Editor. Now, that'll be the second time that I've uploaded it or pushed it across. I can tap on Veer Editor and choose a couple of the pictures that I wanted to start with. So in Veer Editor I wanted to start off with a time-lapse picture that I took. It took me half an hour to shoot of a sunrise above Hamilton in New Zealand, and it plays for about 5 seconds. Then I wanted to lead off to the, which one was it? This lakeside one, and then into the foliage one. And so I'm already getting a lot further than what I was able to do on my phone, because it's allowing me to at least select the files, and it's not giving me an error message to say that I'm not using a supported resolution. So that means that I can click through and click next. Now of course it's in portrait mode, so when I flick it around like this, we do have the videos and they are working as expected. Pretty sweet, and you know, you can go through and I'll be able to adjust that. So look for this rendered video shortly, and also this recording, which I thought appropriately that I'd record in 360 so I can share it on Veer as a 360 tutorial to show people that you can use Veer Editor on your iPad. Thanks for watching. That's Daryl as a Service, and you'll find me on Twitter as DARRELLAAS, Daryl as a Service, and definitely check out my videos on Veer. Thanks for watching.